Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my channel, Akashic Rules with Sabrina Dawn. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Today, the sun is so bright. We're supposed to get thunderstorms later, so we'll see what happens. Yesterday, it was a really rainy day, but it was still really pretty out. Okay, so let's see. We're just going to call in the archangels. We're going to call in Michael, Raphael, Uriel, Gabriel, Metatron, and any other angels and archangels of the highest healing order. We just ask that you bring through messages of the highest healing order for healing, grace, and unconditional love and compassion. Okay, so I'm working with the Angel Tarot by Radleigh Valentine. I almost got really pulled into that energy. I'm calling in the angels. Oh, they just feel so good. Saying stop. Okay, 2 cards. Oh, okay, so we have the Page of Fire. Outgoing, creative, confident, mischievous. News of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and your ingenuity. Oh, I love that. I love that in this deck they have the dragons as fire. I love it. Okay. That's how I always depict, dragons too, is just like passionate and strong and lots of fire. Abundance. So this is the 3 of Fire, 3 of Wands. So we got 2 Wands cards. So things look very good. Have patience at this time. Make long-term plans. So the Page is a youthful energy. It's like learning, okay? It's like learning and taking in the knowledge and growing and maturing. And then the Knight after, takes action, right? So I feel like this is like the Page energy, and this is saying take patience. So it's okay to stay in this Page energy as you're growing and you're taking knowledge and you're as you're learning about these like new endeavors, taking steps. Using your originality and your ingenuity and learning and taking that originality and ingenuity and applying it to the things that to the things that are your special gift, that what is your voice, right? And then this says that and then you'll be successful because things look very good. Have patience, okay, while you're in this Page energy and you're gathering up all of this information and you're turning it into gold, right? Have patience, okay, and start to lay down your solid foundation. So the 3 of Fire is the 3 of Wands. The next card in the deck is the 4 of Wands, which is a solid foundation. So I feel like making long-term plans, looking at something and really doing that is like, taking it to that next level, which is, laying the groundwork for taking it to the next level of laying, having that strong, solid foundation. And so that's why, even though the 4 of Wands wasn't pulled, it's like I'm seeing it inside my mind. So even though it wasn't pulled, it's the next in line. Okay, so like we have the Page, that Page energy, and then you're still in this Page energy and you're going to be moving through it, right? To the 3 of Wands, into the action, which is now, like if we were doing it, the Knight would be paired with the 4 of Wands for you to have that solid foundation for you now to take off. So you are in the process of laying down the strong foundation. And at the bottom of the deck is the Magician, Archangel Raziel. I love him, guys. If you really want to embrace the magic of life and just imagine that, that beautiful energy and opening up your third eye, Archangel Raziel is great for it, the Magician. You are ready. You have the resources or ability to manifest them. Life is magical. So what I feel like, this is the underlying energy of the entire reading today, is that you are the Magician and you are stepping into that power. And right now you are in the Page energy so that you can, get that confidence in that and get creative in learning how to be outgoing and how to step out with all of this. And, that 3 of Fire is building the groundwork for that solid foundation. Oh, awesome. Look at the If you see, okay, thanks guys. It just showed me, look at the backgrounds of both of these cards. So one is like, you know, that is the moon, but it's like, you know, it's blue. It's like very airy. It's very thoughts and knowledge based. That's air energy, right? And then here we have that fire. So going from the page, remember we were talking about gaining that, you know, taking what you already know and turning it into wisdom so that you can move forward and have this fiery, new, passionate start. But you have to lay down the groundwork in making those long-term plans. Building those steps is the way to do it. They're just saying to me, for someone, this, I just have to say it because they won't. There's no rush. I don't know who this is for, but there's no rush. Embrace it. This says make long-term plans. You know, use your originality and your ingenuity, and to really get in touch with that. What I'm hearing is you have to make the long-term plans. Lulu's like going like this to the door outside the she wants that's like a symbol of the energy that you may be having, is like nipping at the bud, wanting to get in. And what they're saying is be patient, be in the page energy, you know, allow the resources to build up around you so that you can have this 3 of Wands, and you're making these long-term plans so that you can build that solid foundation. But what they're saying is you need the resources in order to build the solid foundation. Okay, this is your the Flower Therapy deck by Doreen Virtue and Robert Reeves. And so while I was talking, I was shuffling, and this card came out. Cleanse your energy. This is the African Violet. When you release negativity, the answer to your questions shines through. And when you're in that page energy, and you're sitting and you're gaining and learning, and you know, they're saying digesting things that you're taking in, you know, release the parts, the little voices, and all of the little negative things that are popping into your mind that you're telling yourself. She just barked a little. So that tells me that, you know, someone has a voice inside their head that's naysaying, that's doubting. While doubt is healthy in some ways, like, you know, it's okay to doubt, you know, if someone's trying to like give you a voice that over yours, you know, you want to start to doubt it. You know, that's the doubt. Humans having doubt is important, but what I'm hearing is that, you know, we often turn that into a shadow side, and we doubt ourselves too much. So while we're in this page energy, you know, this says outgoing, creative, confident, mischievous, right? So that's the page of fire in his healthy energy. In the unhealthy energy, he could be, you know, going inward and not being confident. Okay, taking that mischievous nature out on himself, going introverting, and then, you know, self-sabotaging. Okay, you don't want to self-sabotage this creative energy you have. So you can release the negativity, and when you do that, when you go into meditation, or when you ask Archangel Michael to come in and help clear your energy, right? When you do all of that, when you get rid of clutter and you start to dust. Oh, so for some people, it's getting rid of clutter is really important. Okay, guys. So when you do all of that, and all your energy is clear, the direction and the answers are able to shine through, because your home, your field, your mind is not as cluttered. So releasing some of that monkey mind will be really good for you. Okay, this is the Healers of the Earth deck. I can't remember her name. I think her last name is Patterson, and she starts with an M. If anybody wants to know more about any of the decks I use, just ask a question in the comments, and I'm happy to answer them. I just can't always remember them. Okay. See. Ooh, they're telling me to do 2 with this one. So resilience. Oh, hold on. Dolphin song. They're saying this one too. Opportunity. Okay. Well, we just got a whole story released. So I'm going to put these, and I'm going to walk you through them. Okay. So we just talked everything about the Magician, the Page of Fire, the 3 of Wands, and cleansing your field. And when you cleanse your field, okay, you're able to have the resilience. Okay. You can have that endurance and perseverance on your path. Okay, because that voice, that naysaying voice, can be let go of. And that naysaying voice, what I'm hearing though, is that can be a hook that draw you in. But 3 and a 7 is 10, which is the end of a cycle. So you're wrapping up that, and it's 10, 11 in that moment. So you are actually, letting go of this cycle, okay, of this naysayer. You're healing it to another level. And when you cleanse your energy, you're cleansing the naysaying energy. And remember that, you can be hearing the voice of your ancestors, not in the way that it's positive and they're supportive, but you can be hearing, you can have family lineage involved here that didn't follow their path. You could be hearing, some of the more negative aspects of your parents' voices and things they said to you. Okay, so letting go of that, right? Letting yourself, sprout up amongst the storm, being resilient. Okay, your past does not matter. It's helped build you to who you are so that you can move forward, so that you can listen to your unique voice. You can have partnership and communion. And you can listen to your guidance. And so this is a clairaudience card. Okay, so clairaudience. So for what I'm hearing is that for a lot of people here that are watching this, so one of the reasons why that you have the clairaudience, I'm sorry, it's not what they're saying. One of the reasons you may be having a hard time hearing your guidance system is because you need to cleanse your energy and that family lineage from the past. So sometimes when someone has said negative things to us, our ears can get muffled, or we shuffle them, we close them off because of hearing really negative things, but it still seeps in. And then we hear these old tapes going on, and our clairaudience and the dolphin energy is here saying that they would love to work with us, to help us clear this energy, so that we can hear the song of the dolphins and our guidance, in that we can learn to listen as well as, speak out what we're hearing, express ourselves. Okay, and then 11:11, opportunity, timeliness, pay attention. And as you do this, the 11:11 energy is going to be there. So you may be seeing 11:11, and this just reminds me of Alice in Wonderland. I'm late for a very important date. So it reminds me of that. Oh, but look at the card. 6 and 5 is an 11. So the 11:11 card comes to an 11. I hope they did that on purpose. That's really cool. So, and of course the clock is 11:11 on there. So, but what I'm hearing from this though is that, pay attention to the signs. Pay attention, because your guides are sending you signposts on your direction, also on how to heal. Okay, you can ask the dolphin energy to be with you, to help you clear your clairaudience. You can ask Archangel Michael, Archangel Raziel. But there's a strong opportunity either in front of you, but what I'm hearing from most is that it's right around the corner. And I believe I said this not that long ago. So it's like right there. Then the dining room table, a date, social gathering, nourishment. What I feel like is that this is the energy after, you come through this 11:11 portal, right? You start coming through it. Okay, I actually started my channel on the 11:11 portal. So that's kind of symbolic for me. But also it could mean that you have this opportunity that's wanting to come through you. It's a portal, okay? Because that's what my YouTube channel was like for me. So, but do you see how this there's like this card's about nourishment and, social gathering, a date, but yet there's nobody here. Okay, I do see a transformation. I do see a skull, but it's, it's shining. There's a light shining off of it. There's a light in the window. So your ships are coming in. Okay, this feels like what's going to happen is that as things move, so this kind of reminds me of the, you've just been through a really rough time and a really rough shift, but this is ready to change. That dining room table is like close to the next step. You see how the light is shining down on it? It's like the table's ready to be set. Okay, the table's ready to be set, and then the meal comes. So that's that page energy that this card is talking about. The magic beanstalk. So we have gone from, guys, resilience, right? How awesome is this? To now ascension, elevation, reaching new heights. So you're leaving behind this page-like energy for new heights. And do you see the difference? So you've had all this resilience to get get you through what you've been through and where you're going and what you've been, everything you've been doing. And now what's coming through is this beautiful unicorn, or actually this is just a horse, ready to move forward. And you're ascending and reaching new heights. And then this resilience, the part of you that survived, it's going to, with this page energy, take everything that you've gained, all of the knowledge, all of the wisdom, all of the abilities, everything, and to move forward into this magic beanstalk for you to grow. And look at how the light is coming down on both cards. How beautiful is that? But right now, seeing things from a bird's eye view, you'll see the big picture and have a higher perspective. Okay? So that reminds me, when you get to the top of the beanstalk, you're going to be able to look down and see things, right? She's looking down from a higher perspective after she climbs the beanstalk, and she gets more comfortable, more situated in her situation, and more comfortable and confident in herself and her abilities. And I'm saying her only because there's been mainly hers on the cards, but please know that this energy does go for males as well. Okay, one more card. This is a flower petal deck. Again, I don't remember who did it. If you want to know, just ask it. I will get the box out. Just ask in the comments, okay? Oh, wow. The African violet. Spirituality. It's time to connect with what you believe. African violet came through twice, guys. How awesome is that? Now I see why they said yes to 2 flower decks. When you release negativity, the answer to your question shines through. And then this card says it's time to connect with what you believe. So when you connect to what you believe, you're releasing the negativity and the doubt and everything that keeps you from living your truth and living what it is that you believe in. What's really in the heart of who you are. And the African violet is letting you know that when you clear that doubting voice and clear that negativity, you'll be able to connect more to what you believe, in all of this abundance that's like around the corner, right? Remember we talked about that? Around the corner will be, able to come through. But how beautiful is that? You are no longer in that 8 of Swords energy. I mean, it hasn't come through in a while. All right, well, I have to sign off. I'm about to go do the Archangel meditation and messages, and this is for anybody who is interested. So weekly, I do a Archangel meditation and messages guided. It's about an hour long, a little bit more, hour and 15 minutes. So most of it I'm bringing in messages from the angels, and then we do about a 15 to 20 minute meditation, and then do about a 10-minute card pull at the end. So that is, there's no charge for that. That is for community and connection. So if you're interested in that, you can go to sabrinadawn.net, and you will see there what to do on my events page. Okay. All right, well, know that I am thinking of you, and I send you all my love, okay? All right, mwah.